Did you know that some of the most common insects around us can actually be way more dangerous than you think? Instead of just being annoying, many of these creatures can spread deadly diseases, trigger severe allergic reactions, or even be deadly. In today's video, we're going to show you the 6 most dangerous insects in the world, small creatures with the power to cause serious harm. Get ready to be shocked, and maybe even think twice about how you look at these little monsters. Stick around, because what's coming next might just give you the chills. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button now so you won't miss content like this. 6th, Asian hornet. The Asian hornet is one of the most feared insects in the world. Originally from Southeast Asia, it has spread rapidly through Europe and even parts of North America, quickly adapting to new climates. Known for its aggression, this hornet will attack without provocation, especially if its nest is disturbed. Despite its size, only about 2.5 to 3 cm, it delivers an extremely painful sting, which, in some cases, can be deadly. The venom contains powerful toxins that affect the nervous system, causing swelling, difficulty breathing, and even anaphylactic shock in allergic individuals. There have been several documented cases of large-scale attacks, with victims requiring urgent hospitalization, and in extreme cases, even death. What makes the Asian hornet particularly dangerous is its ability to attack in groups. When threatened, a single hornet can call its companions to swarm, turning a simple incident into a full-on battle. There have been reports of attacks in rural areas, where locals were surrounded by dozens of hornets, and even tragic incidents involving beekeepers who have been killed in mass attacks while tending to their hives. These hornets also prey on other bees, which can wipe out entire colonies and disrupt honey production. As for reproduction, the Asian hornet builds massive nests that can house thousands of individuals, spreading at an alarming rate. Without a doubt, this is a creature that demands respect and caution, especially if you live in a region where it's found. 5th, fire caterpillar. The fire caterpillar is one of the most dangerous creatures in Brazil. Found primarily in the southern and southeastern regions, it lives in dense forest areas, often hiding among leaves and branches. While its appearance might not seem threatening, green with fine hairs, its venom is so potent that it can be fatal within hours if not treated quickly. This caterpillar is responsible for dozens of deaths each year, particularly in rural areas. The venom causes the blood to clot inappropriately, leading to internal bleeding. Unlike many other poisonous creatures, this caterpillar releases its toxins upon contact, making it a hidden danger until the moment it's touched. The venom acts fast, causing intense pain, excessive sweating, and severe difficulty breathing. If untreated, it can lead to kidney and liver failure and even death from massive internal bleeding. What makes the fire caterpillar so dangerous is how difficult it is to spot. Its camouflage makes it easy for people to accidentally touch it, especially those working in rural areas or exploring the forest. The caterpillar's life cycle involves laying eggs in trees, and it's in its larval stage that it becomes deadly, storing venom in the fibers of its hairs. A silent killer, and despite its small size, it's one of the deadliest creatures in Brazil. 4th, fire ant. The fire ant is one of the most aggressive and feared insects in the world. Native to South America, it has spread rapidly across the globe, particularly to the southern United States, Australia, and parts of Asia. Known for their painful stings, these ants inject venom that can cause severe allergic reactions, even in people who aren't normally allergic. When threatened, fire ants attack in large groups, swarming anyone or anything that disturbs their nest. A single sting may not seem dangerous, but if you're stung multiple times, it can lead to anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic reaction. There have even been cases where people have died after being stung, particularly children and the elderly. What makes fire ants even more dangerous is their ability to form massive colonies. One mound can house millions of ants, and when disturbed, they can overwhelm anyone nearby in a matter of minutes. These ants can be especially harmful to livestock, pets, and small children. In rural areas, people and animals who accidentally step on their nests are often attacked, sometimes leading to serious injury or even death. Their aggressive nature and rapid reproduction make them a major problem for agriculture, while their stings continue to pose a serious threat to human safety. Fire ants aren't just dangerous because of their venom. It's their sheer numbers and how quickly they can mobilize that make them truly terrifying. Third, tick. Ticks might be small, but they're responsible for spreading some of the world's deadliest diseases. Found in warm, humid regions, these tiny arachnids feed on the blood of mammals, birds, and reptiles. What makes them so dangerous is their ability to transmit diseases like Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and anaplasmosis. These diseases can cause a range of symptoms, from flu-like illness to severe neurological damage, and in some cases, they can even be fatal. Lyme disease, for example, can lead to chronic joint pain, heart problems, and in rare cases, even permanent disability if not treated. What makes ticks even more dangerous is how long they can stay attached to their host. They can feed for several days, slowly transmitting harmful pathogens along the way. Without early detection, these diseases can go unnoticed for weeks, and by then, they may have already caused significant damage. Ticks are particularly common in areas with tall grass and dense vegetation, such as forests or overgrown yards. Anyone who spends time in these environments, whether they're hikers, campers, or even pet owners, should take precautions. Despite their small size, ticks are a major public health concern, and their spread continues to make them a serious threat to both people and animals. Second, mosquito. The mosquito is one of the deadliest insects on the planet. Despite its tiny size, this insect is responsible for spreading some of the most dangerous diseases in the world, including dengue, Zika, chikungunya, and yellow fever. These diseases can cause everything from high fever and joint pain to severe complications, and in some cases, even death. The Aedes mosquito, in particular, is the primary carrier of many of these viruses, thriving in urban environments where standing water provides the perfect breeding ground. In densely populated areas, the rapid spread of these mosquitoes can lead to devastating outbreaks, affecting thousands of people at once. What makes mosquitoes so dangerous isn't just their ability to spread disease, it's how quickly they can multiply. A single female mosquito can lay hundreds of eggs at a time, and with the right conditions, the mosquito population can grow exponentially. Their bites are often barely noticeable, but the diseases they carry can cause long-lasting harm. The spread of mosquito-borne illnesses continues to be a major health crisis worldwide, particularly in tropical and subtropical regions. The battle to control mosquito populations through insecticides and other methods has proven difficult, and the fight against mosquito-borne diseases is far from over. If you're in areas where these insects are common, it's crucial to take precautions to avoid getting bitten. First, tsetse fly. Found across sub-Saharan Africa, the tsetse fly is a small insect with a massive impact on human and animal health, responsible for spreading sleeping sickness, a parasitic infection that can be fatal if left untreated. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, these flies feed on the blood of both humans and animals, transmitting the Trypanosoma brucei parasite through their bites. Once infected, the person experiences flu-like symptoms, followed by confusion, extreme fatigue, and eventually a coma. Without proper treatment, the disease is almost always fatal. The tsetse fly remains a major public health challenge, particularly in rural areas where access to medical care is limited and the disease can spread rapidly. What makes the tsetse fly especially dangerous is how difficult it is to avoid. These flies thrive in remote, rural areas, making them hard to spot and control. A single bite is enough to transmit the deadly parasite. Historically, sleeping sickness has had devastating effects on communities, particularly in places where people live in close proximity to livestock, which can also be infected. Despite ongoing efforts to control the tsetse fly population, it remains a serious health threat in many parts of Africa. The fly doesn't just harm human health, it can also cause significant economic damage by affecting both human and animal populations. The fight to eliminate this insect continues, but the tsetse fly remains one of the most dangerous insects in the world. As we've seen, these 6 insects are among the deadliest creatures on Earth. Whether it's through venom, disease, or their ability to overwhelm large populations, each one brings a unique threat to humans. While some of these insects are difficult to avoid, others can be managed with awareness and precaution. The battle against these dangerous pests is far from over, but by understanding their risks, we can better protect ourselves and those around us. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more fascinating content. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.